Hey guys, this is Sam, aka Drift Idiot. You might recognize me from such programs as Driver on Driver, Drift Idiot Day 14, and The Cat Whisperer.
Doing something that I call chicken gloves, right? So I marinated these gloves in rotisserie chicken.
This is the first of what I hope will be many commentaries on the Drift Idiot Day X videos, just to kind of give a little bit more background into the videos or the events or just the whole Drift Idiot car thing in general. The biggest question that I'm sure a lot of people have is why it took 8 months between day 14 and day 15, and as you just saw in day 15, I just blew up the motor in the car. So that happened at an event in April, and right away I had to go into my video job at Formula Drift, and it has just been a crazy, busy, hectic season, and I haven't had time to really work on this thing and get it running again. Aside from that, while I could have, busted my ass and made time to do it, is also pretty freaking demoralizing to do all this work on the car and spend just many hours in the garage and then have it blow up almost immediately, probably due to my own negligence, but we'll get into that later. For now, let's start the video up and go through it. Now there's the ceiling. So this whole video I wanted to shoot first person. So I actually could have done it really easily by putting a GoPro on a chest mount or something like that, but I insisted on using my Panasonic GH4, which I'm filming this with right now, and I put that on a helmet mount. So I was wearing a helmet this whole time with a camera mounted right about here. So this is talking about on day 14 where I crashed into a big berm and bent my bash bar, my 18 fab bash bar. And here I am bashing it back out with a pry bar that was bent because that 18 fab bash bar is damn strong. And there we can see my power steering fluid was completely empty, which I know a lot of 240SXs have leaks all over the system, but mine was completely drained. As a result, I kind of lost my power steering in the middle of day 15's driving, which definitely sucked as well. So I got to figure that out. Here we are installing a new ISR oil pan, formerly ISIS oil pan, but they changed their name for obvious reasons. We have a nice little ISR Performance oil cooler, which is a lot of fun to play with. It definitely seems like there's always fun stuff to be done, which I was trying to show here is that, when there's time to work on the car, there's always so many other things that are fun that I have to turn down because you just have to do your solitary garage stuff. If you couldn't tell and you haven't seen the How To Basics series on YouTube, I definitely like their style of aggressively throwing stuff around. Hey, car guy hands. Everyone knows what those look like. This is a little tribute to earlier videos. That's Brett, my roommate who has been there since day one, helping me with all the car stuff, and he has multiple times showed up in the videos shirtless, drinking whiskey, smoking a cigarette, washing the car. There's the fun getting out of the driveway that I have to do with ramps, otherwise I destroy my front bumper. My sweet 2F Performance front bumper all over the curb, so it's a little bit of a chore. Hey, it's my girlfriend Stephanie. I was watching her, she didn't like it. It's Corey and Paco. That's a license plate Paco got me. It says Baka, it says idiot on it. That's idiot in Japanese. And here's the driving. This is only like one of about 3 runs I did that night. Car was feeling great, it was strong, super powerful. This last corner was a little bit too powerful because a hose that I had controlling the boost came loose and I overboosted. And boom. On the last corner there, the engine made a pop noise and was smoking a ton and was slowly dying and out of power. Got some smoke out the exhaust. Immediately shut it down and checked the spark plugs, and they all were covered in oil, which, as many of you know, is not a good sign. And once again, I had to be towed away from the track by AAA, which is not fun. Hey, it's my face. It's always hard to film myself. And now here we have the after, which I filmed yesterday. This whole part just kind of is my own acceptance of I need to get the hell back on this horse and start working on it again. It's been too long. I miss drifting like crazy. And there we are, pulling off the car cover of the beast behind me. So that's a quick little dirty commentary. It's me apologizing for my feelings because I got a ton about this video. Hold on, we got the after the cut coming here. Wait for it. Always do after the cuts if you haven't seen them. There's a nice oil pan drop. If you haven't been able to notice throughout the previous videos, I'm not very good at working on cars. And that's the beauty of it. I guess you don't have to be that good to start drifting, but in this case, maybe I should have been better because I used the wrong kind of clamp on that hose connecting to the turbo wastegate, and it blew, and as a result, I believe that's what made my car's motor blow up. So all the parts worked great and everything should have been fine, but I screwed it up. So where do we go from here? Now we rebuild. So I'm going to do I think a mini series. I don't know what it's called yet, but just kind of a weekly progress video until I can get back to doing the day X and day 16 when we get this thing running again. So for now, I think after the holidays, I'm going to start peeling this thing apart and making some fun, silly, artsy-fartsy, who knows, videos. But thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around this whole time if you are still around and didn't get pissed off that I was just doing stupid driver-on-driver interviews instead of the day 15 video. But yeah, thanks for watching.